Hi my loves, I hope you're doing well. Today I have a Quince review for you and we'll be talking about bags, shoes, some accessories like sunglasses and a few others. And I wanted to share them with you because I know that Quince has a lot of products on their website and some of them are really cheap compared to other brands. When you go to the website, you will notice they always compare the prices they are charging to brands like J. Crew, Everlane, Reformation, and even luxury brands like the Row or the Bottega Veneta, for example. And they say that their mission is to offer high quality products for a much lower cost. So, is that true? Is this right? We need to check their products and talk about that. According to the brand, the reason they can keep their price is just so low, it's because they don't have a traditional supply chain. They don't have wholesale, they don't have a warehouse, and they work with their own factory. Therefore, they can offer these products for a very good price, still keeping it really high quality. You can check their website for more information, but of course, I wanted to focus on the products that I have tried because I want to just share my honest opinion. I own some of these for a long time and others are quite new, but I can speak for what I'm seeing, touching, and trying on. So I'm sure this will be a great review. I have reviewed before their washable silk, and in my next video you will see a lot of clothes, mostly linen and some other pieces they have, but today we'll be focusing on accessories. So the first thing that I want to show you is this pair of sandals. They are strappy sandals and they're stilettos. Even though they are quite high, they're 7 centimeters. To me that's quite high, I have to say. They are quite comfortable. You can see they're super minimal, very delicate, and quite sophisticated. It's that type of sandal that's really beautiful with a dress, or you can also wear with jeans, something a little more casual if you want to elevate your outfit. I wore the white pair last week for my early birthday celebration, and it was amazing. I could walk for a long time and they did not feel uncomfortable. So I picked up the tan as well, which is a gorgeous shade of nude. At least for me, it worked really well with my skin tone. But I would say, since I believe that everybody should have a pair of nude sandals, I would say go with something that's similar to your skin tone, because that's the purpose of a nude pair of sandals, is to just camouflage. It's to make it minimal and almost not there. So one thing I wanted to say is that you don't have to unbuckle to wear them, because that would be a little too much for me, I confess. And they're quite easy to put on and to take it off. And I went with size 9. I am in between 8.5 and 9 US. That is 39.5 European and 40. And I went with the 9 and it fit perfectly. Now, if you're not a fan of heels, they have this flat sandal option, which is really great as well. It's very minimal, super simple. They don't have a lot going on, and I really like that. Feels so delicate, just like the heeled one, and I really love them. I wanted to get the caramel color, but it wasn't available, so I went with this almond, which is a really beautiful tone. And I wanted to share the comparison between this and my Cezanne sandals because they felt to me quite similar. They're quite similar in terms of style, but you can see this is more of a cool tone compared to this. It's still a neutral cool tone, I would say, but that's more like a white color, like bone color, while this is just a light beige or with a little bit of gray. So I really like both of them, but today we're talking about these. You can wear them in 4 ways, at least that's how I did. You can see that I tied the straps all the way up, like a gladiator type of sandals, and you can also make them with the bow in the front, like the tie on the back, and I think they're really adorable. These sandals, they felt really comfortable. The leather is buttery soft. It's Italian leather, and it doesn't pinch, it doesn't feel uncomfortable anywhere, because sometimes these, when they're new, they feel like they're gonna cause some blisters, you know, but not these. At least I didn't feel anything like that. I really love this style. It's slightly square-toed, but not completely, which makes it a little bit more modern. So I really love these and highly recommend them. The next pair that I wanted to share is a pair of Mules, and I have the original ones, which I wanted to show you. So these are from Quince. They are quite wide. I'm going to talk about the size in a minute and how they fit. So this is the original Gucci loafers, and these are the Quince ones. So you can see that the shape is not identical. They are the same size. This is size 9 and this is a 40, which means 9 European. And you can see that this is a lot narrower, so that's more slender, while this is really wide. If you have wide feet, I think this will be perfect for you, but I don't have wide feet. And because my foot goes all the way in, I feel like the size 9 is a little too big for me. You can see that there's a little bit of room in the back, and I wish I had gotten the 8. So this is the 9, just so you know. It feels extremely comfortable, and this one has cushion, which the print style from Gucci, they don't. And in terms of comfort, I would absolutely recommend. The only problem for me is the size. It was a little too big, and because of that, this part is touching my foot a little bit in a way that I don't like. I think if I walk for too long, it might be a little uncomfortable, but I can say for sure because I haven't walked with these for long enough. But I really love the horse bit detail. The color is just like you see here and on the website. It is a cool tone, and it has a little hue of purple, like from very far away. So I wish they had this in a warmer tone or something a little brighter, because this just feels a little, I don't know, a little off to me. But they're really gorgeous, okay? Don't get me wrong. The style is amazing. I think this is a classic piece. It would never go out of style. And for the comfort, I really think you can't go wrong with it. Now, one pair of shoes I tried a while ago, and I think I shared in one of my reviews, is the loafers. They're quite chunky, and these, I had the same problem. They were just a little too big for me. I got the size 9, and they were loose everywhere. So because it was closer to summer, I just decided to wait a few months and order again in the fall, and I'll definitely update you guys very soon. But I wanted to share because they're really, really comfy. One thing I noticed about their shoes is that they're really comfortable. Everything that I tried so far, I really liked in terms of comfort, even though I didn't get my right size for some of them. But these are quite chunky. They are great for fall. I wouldn't say spring, but if you're in a place where you can wear loafers all year round, I think it's definitely a great pair of shoes to have. One pair of shoes that, I don't know if we can consider these shoes, they're mostly like slippers and they're really comfortable for home, are these UGG dupes, and they are really amazing. They are super comfortable, they're true to size, and to me at least, they make a perfect gift. So I won't be talking too much about these because they're definitely for fall and winter. But if you guys want, maybe next month when it gets closer to fall, I'll be happy to share a review with just fall and winter products as well as their cashmere, because I do own a lot of these. Now for their sunglasses, I picked up 4 pairs and they are $50 each, which is a really good price for what they are. They are in acetate, they are polarized, and you can see that I picked 4 completely different styles and colors as I wanted to share with you. They are very sturdy, they don't feel flimsy, and I'm not a sunglass snob. I do have very cheap pairs from in other stores, from H&M, and I also have expensive ones like from Celine that I truly love. But when it comes to sunglasses, I personally don't like to spend a lot on them unless it's something that you really love, and I'm not here to judge, but I think this is a really fair price for what you're getting. The green pair, for example, looks a lot like the Celine Triomphe glasses, which I have in this beautiful taupe color. So if you're on a budget, I think it's definitely a great option. They have a lot of styles and they have a lot of colors as well as the color of the lenses, which is really cool. So I would highly recommend. Now my favorite part is, bags. I own this for about a year now. I got it in last August 2023, and this is holding up really well. This was hands down my most worn handbag this year because of how easy it was to just throw on and go. It's one of those bags that are really small. They don't fit a lot, but you can put, all your essentials when you want to run errands or when you don't want to be carrying something like holding. It's very thin, the strap, so you can put a lot of weight in here, but when you have your essentials inside, it just feels like nothing. It doesn't bother me, it doesn't feel uncomfortable, it's just perfect. The strap is adjustable and also removable, which means you can wear as a crossbody or you can put on your shoulder. You can also wear as a clutch, which I really love. And they have this in so many colors. I actually picked up the woven version as well, but I ended up returning. I didn't love that so much. For some reason, I felt like the shape wasn't as good as this one, even though I love the woven detail, but I ended up not getting. You can also adjust and remove the straps, and they have it in a lot of colors, but I decided to keep just the black one. Another woven style that they have is the tote, which I actually purchased. I purchased in two colors, the brown and also the black last year. And I wasn't a fan because the bottom just didn't feel large enough. It just felt so narrow, and the bag that I was looking for was something different from that. I wanted something roomier. But if you like the style and you don't need a bag that holds your whole life in it, I think it's a really great option. Now, one bag that I purchased about 6 or 7 months ago, it was in January, is this box bag. It's Italian leather. It's super sturdy and very rigid. So if you like structured bags, this might be for you. I actually prefer slouchy ones. This is a classic style. It's very easy to pair with everything, to be honest, but I wore this the most with my work outfits because of how simple that is and just really elevates any outfit. So the only thing that I don't like so much is that it doesn't have a lot of space inside because of how rigid it is, and also because it doesn't have enough holes in the strap. I just wanted this to hang on me a little bit higher. I feel like it's a little too low, but other than that, I think this bag is really great. It has this nice buckle here on the front. And again, oh, it has a lot of stuff in here. I didn't even realize, but I wore this one maybe 8 to 10 times, and I don't see any scratches or stains anywhere. It's holding up really well. I don't know how this will be after a year or a few years wearing, but for what I'm seeing, I think it's a really good investment. It's over $100, but really a fair price for what you're getting. And one quick comparison is this mini Milo from Cezanne. I wanted to show you guys how it compares. In case you have any of these, you know that I do a lot of Cezanne reviews. I also have the Clog bag, which is quite similar, but it's a little bit more rounded. And they're quite comparable in terms of size, but this one feels rigid compared to this one. For example, this is more malleable. Even though it's sturdy, this one is definitely more rigid. And the last one I wanted to compare real quick is this one by The Curated. It's one style that I love to have in my wardrobe. They're quite similar to the Celine box, which costs $4,000. So these are definitely a great option if you are on a budget. Now look at this cutie over here. This is my most recent purchase. Of course, it's a very small bag, but I love this bag so much. It's a belt bag you can wear around your waist, or you can simply throw on your shoulder like diagonally, and it works as well, just like they show on the website. One thing I love about this is that it has so many holes, so you can make this really tight or really loose as you need. And I love how the leather feels. This is one of those pieces that really catch everybody's attention. Even if you have the most boring outfit, I just love this woven detail. I think it's gorgeous. This one's tiny, it doesn't hold a lot, but it has this magnetic closure button here. I actually have some stuff in here that I used this week. And this comes in the bag, it's removable. Oh, these are my cards. So you can take it off. Looks like this, just a nice little wallet that you can take it off or just leave it in here. Super easy to put your phone in and maybe a little wallet or like a card holder. Your keys, just your essentials, but an amazing bag. This is the color Cognac and it's gorgeous. It's like this perfect caramel that just goes with everything. Since I'm talking about this shade, I wanted to compare the Golden Tan, which is also a type of camel color, but this is more saturated and it has more red in it, while this one's a little more yellow. It's also a gorgeous color. I wore this as a clutch because I went kayaking and it was really fun, and this got wet like a lot. That was the little bag that I chose to go with me because I said, you know, it's inexpensive, it falls in the water, that's fine, but it held up really well. It doesn't have any stains, it didn't change the shape or anything, and this comes in a set, so you get this big one and a small one, and they're really amazing. When you open, it's super roomy and it has a nice smooth zipper. Here on the side you have this little leather, and this way, you know, you make sure that your things are not falling off the bag. I have a bunch of things here. So I'll show you the details because this is really worth it in my opinion. Quiana has that for over $200, and this is really inexpensive for what it is. Whether you're getting for yourself or as a gift, I think it's definitely a great piece. Something that I got recently and I truly love is this laptop sleeve. This one is in the taupe color, and I wanted to show you against the golden tan because I noticed for all their leather goods they have either black, golden tan, or taupe. And to me, this is absolutely perfect. It goes so well with my champagne MacBook, and it fits perfectly. So this is the 13, the size 13, and it goes inside really well. Feels super luxurious, and it's something that will protect, you know, if you purchase a laptop, you want to make sure that you're going to protect this. You can obviously use this many other ways that you want. Maybe you want to put this in your luggage and put some stuff inside or anything really. So I'm really happy with this one, and I don't know why I didn't get it before. And the last few products that I wanted to share are all about travel. I recently got their luggages, one in the 20-inch size and the other one 27, and I used them in my Miami trip, and I'm so happy with these two suitcases. They are incredible. I gotta say that. I don't have a lot of experience with suitcases, but I read a million reviews. I watched so many videos before I bought this because I was really not sure. And I'm really glad that I went with these. They are a really good price. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Quince always compares to other brands like Away, like Base, and so many others that I noticed on the website. And when I saw the reviews, a lot of people recommended that, so I decided to take the plunge and I bought both of them. Now, this color, a lot of people said, not a lot, but a few people said, Mila, why did you get this color? This is so light and it's going to get stained so easily. Honestly, the black one would get stained as well because you know how TSA does. They just throw your luggage everywhere the way they want and the luggage comes back like crazy. So this one in particular, it comes with a sponge which you can easily just scrub a bit and it comes off quite easily actually. And one thing that I would recommend if you guys want to buy any luggage that's light colored is to use a cover, like suitcase cover. And Quince has that, which I recently purchased, but I don't think it arrived yet. But I did get one from Amazon that made it very easy to find my luggage because it was super colorful. And it protected a lot. So when I checked in my bag and I got it back, it looked just new, just like before. It also protects your bags from exploding, you know, like just opening the zipper all of a sudden and ending up with your stuff all over the place. So I love those covers because they really hold everything in place and they protect your bags, and it also makes it easy for you to find, like to spot when you're getting it back. The carry-on, I would say get the 20 instead of the 21 because the measurement is a little bit off. I feel like with the wheels and the handle, it does pass a little bit more. So if you're doing international flight, I would say you have to be careful with that. I would definitely go with the 20, not the 21. I got a few things to put inside as well, like those packing cubes. But again, I want to do a specific video about travel because I don't want this one to be too long. But I just wanted to show you also the passport and the tag set that I got. They are also in leather. Really nice to keep everything in place and make sure that you're not going to lose your suitcases and you're not going to lose your documents, your passport. So I'm really excited about these products because I think they're really high quality and for a really good price. I did check other brands and I did a lot of research, you guys, because I don't buy anything without doing a ton of research. I am such an overthinker, so I wanted to share that with you because I know how overwhelming it can be. So in my next video, I'll be sharing some of Quince's clothes, still for summer, but if you guys want, let me know and I'll be happy to do maybe a cashmere, sweater, jackets, coats type of video, and maybe boots too and shoes for the next season. They also have socks, gloves, scarves. It's just a huge world, even home stuff, which I have. So maybe next video we can do travel, or we can do specifically for fall and winter, or perhaps home. So let me know what you'd like to see next and I'll be happy to make this video for you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.